History was made in Salt Lake City at Invicta FC 28 as a new strawweight champion was crowned. Hey everybody, I'm Kedzie DeSantis along with Julie Kedzie. The Union Event Center here in Salt Lake saw a great night of women's mixed martial arts action, and Verna Janjiroba is our new Invicta FC strawweight champ.
Now 13-0, an undefeated champion. Not something that you come by that often these days, but man, what a performance by Mizuki. What a brilliant performance by all the fighters tonight.
It started in the flyweight division as Tracey Cortese returned to Invicta FC when she took on the Utah native Caitlin Neal. Caitlin Neal was very game. Tracey Cortese was on top of her game though, utilizing her wrestling offensive to earn herself a unanimous decision.
Yeah, really giving us a lesson in what you do when you're the smaller fighter. And even though she got tossed around right there like you saw, she ended up getting that decision and really doing some damage there, putting people on notice.
Atomweights took center stage. Rebecca Levine took on the returning Invicta FC veteran in Jillian DeCourcy.
And we saw Jillian DeCourcy, show some terrific striking, but really show a wonderful ground game, wonderful scrambles tonight, and continue in her winning ways.
We saw a really fun fight here between a Stockton native and New Hampshire's scary Carrie Kennison.
And man, was her left hook scary, TJ. Really, there was a lot of beautiful scrambles, started a night of beautiful scrambles on the ground there. But really, I think that left hook is what really, put her over with the judges there.
Chelsea Chandler was game, but Carrie Kennison getting it done tonight inside Union Event Center. Then we saw more strawweight action. It was Kay Hansen versus 50 cal Kaylin Schwartz, and Schwartz made tonight's performance count.
Yeah, a decade between them, the 18-year-old versus the 28-year-old, but man, I have to say Schwartz really delivered some violence tonight, some beautiful strikes, beautiful toss there at the end to get that finish.
50 cal getting it done, but you can bet that Kay Hansen will be back. The Brazilian Fernanda Barros took on Mina Grusender, the Finnish fighter who put on a performance after suffering some adversity.
Yeah, she ate a lot of those big shots from Barros, but ended up really taking that patient striking game, really nullifying that takedown finally, and then finishing with that ground and pound that just kind of went on and on.
Finland's Mina Grusender gets the finish. Pearl Gonzales, the UFC veteran, took on the previously undefeated Callie Robbins, and this was a fun fight throughout.
It was an incredibly fun fight, TJ. The scrambles were wonderful. Again, we saw some really beautiful and creative groundwork, and we finally saw Pearl Gonzales in the Invicta FC cage and with a victory.
Christina Marks made her Invicta FC debut taking on Milana Dudaeva, and the third time is the charm for the Russian as Dudaeva gets the win.
Yeah, Dudaeva lulled Marks into this sense of not having that range, and then finished with that beautiful overhand and that TKO rattling off.
Milana Dudaeva getting the finish in round number 2. Our co-main event of the night featured Karina Rodriguez. She took on Deanna Bennett, and it was Deanna Bennett that put on a show in front of her home state.
It really was, but not without effort.
Right.
Karina Rodriguez really landed some nice strikes there on the Salt Lake City native, and even though Deanna Bennett got the split decision, we're excited to see both of them back performing.
Deanna Bennett getting it done tonight inside the Invicta FC cage, as did Verna Janjiroba. She cements herself the new strawweight champion after defeating Mizuki.
Yeah, and even though that was a split decision over the course of 5 rounds, we really saw Verna Janjiroba take over just some awesome scrambles. Mizuki never gave an inch, like I said, but Verna Janjiroba, her technique, her control, and her ground and pound is pristine, TJ.
A pressure-packed fight on display by the Brazilian, now 13-0, and the new Invicta FC strawweight champion. 115 pounds really shine tonight, and I can guarantee you that whoever is in front of Verna Janjiroba is going to add their talent to a short list of contenders that could get it done, but Verna Janjiroba looked unstoppable tonight. We will see what happens atop the 115-pound division moving forward. What is next for Invicta FC? May 4th, back in Kansas City. Of course, you can keep locked to us on Twitter, at Invicta Fights, at JulesK_fighter. I'm at Kedzie DeSantis, and we can't wait for more action headed your way May 4th, live on UFC Fight Pass. Good night from Salt Lake City.